Hello, everyone. My name is Tony Russell. I'm the proud publisher of Neighbours of Hespeler Village, and I am here in PharmaChoice Pharmacy today with Pratik Patel.
Yes.
Hi, Pratik. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing well. So basically, if you're new to the channel, what I do, I come to a Hespeler business and I ask a bunch of questions just so that way you get to know them a little bit more and just for them to introduce themselves to the community.
Sure.
So today I'm here with Pratik. And you and Charlie Patel also both own this place, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the first question is, are you guys brothers?
No, we are not brother, but we came as a student 2011, and after that we finished our pharmacy exam, and then we worked with the different franchises such as Shoppers, Walmart, different pharmacy, gain our experience, and opened the pharmacy in 2020 over here.
Yep.
And after that, pandemic hit.
Oh, yes, which is
Yes.
always fun.
Which is fun.
Okay. All right. So tell me about PharmaChoice Pharmacy here in Townline Plaza.
So our pharmacy name is a Townline Pharmacy. We are located at the Hespeler village in Cambridge.
Yep.
Our pharmacy has many services such as blister pack. We are doing it. We do the COVID test. We do the flu shot, COVID shot. We do the travel vaccine.
Yep.
We do the compounding medication because there are many medication not available in ready-to-use form. So we prepare some cream, suppository, capsule form, some kids medication.
Okay.
So those things we do the free delivery.
Nice.
We do the diabetic education. We check the blood pressure, and we try our best to help the
Okay. Perfect.
community. Yes.
Yeah. So what led to you becoming a pharmacist?
So back home, we studied our pharmacy course. Then I went to the industry, and I was a formulation pharmacist over there.
Yep.
Then we moved over here for our further education, and we liked it here. And then
Yep.
we decided that this is over there we were toward the industry. Now we had a different vision to help the patient directly. So we liked the concept. Doctor write the prescription, pharmacists protect patient and doctor and whole community, and then not only dispensing but further beyond dispensing we do the blister packaging. We educate the patient because sometimes patient as a normal person you don't know all the knowledge. Otherwise there are lots of knowledge information available on ChatGPT, Google, and everything. But to break it down and educate properly, that's most important.
Yeah. So Googling everything is not necessarily always the best idea.
You can get the information, you can bring that information, and we can tell this is correct versus not correct and how accurate that is, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what do you think people misunderstand most about what a pharmacist and what a pharmacy does?
So pharmacy field has changed. Retail pharmacy has drastically changed over the last 10 years.
Okay.
So when I was in Alberta, I was a pharmacist over there, and in Alberta, pharmacist can prescribe anything, not only minor condition.
Okay.
They can assess the lab result. They can provide the lab result. They can start the new blood pressure medication, diabetic medication, all minor condition. Thank God, Ontario is jumping into that procedure, and starting last year, we are able to prescribe 19 minor conditions. So patient does not have time for those minor conditions. They can go and come and see us, and we can assess and we can give the appropriate medication. So it's called as a minor element prescribing, such as pink eye, allergic eye, rashes, urine infection, and so on.
Because if you understand and you've gotten the training and you're like, yes, Tony, that's pink eye.
Yes.
Then you don't have to. Like, it would be a waste of my time and a waste of my doctor's time just to have them say, yes, Pratik was right, it is pink eye.
Yes, and it's not about wasting, it's about, I think so, it's about helping the patient.
Yeah.
So as a patient, how you can get the benefit? Doctor is getting the billing, pharmacist is getting billing, but ultimately, patient is getting the easy solution.
Yeah.
At minor level. Yes, if it's a serious concern, we said, okay, this is beyond treatable. It's a eye damage. You have to see a doctor. So
Yeah.
that's the next level. So
Yeah.
we assess, and with me and Charlie, we have been in 15 years in the pharmacy.
Okay.
So now we have a vast experience.
Yeah.
Many pharmacists have a really good experience, but implement that in the field, so that help the patient, mostly patient. Since we started our business,
Yeah.
regardless is a pandemic versus not pandemic, thing is that community is helping us a lot. We are helping them beyond, and they are helping us beyond. So our business is flourishing that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no tips and tricks. Just help the patient, and everything comes.
Okay. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. So, I was going to ask, what are some of the ways a pharmacist helps people beyond simply filling prescriptions, and you dove right into
Not
it.
only my pharmacy, every pharmacy is doing at some
Yeah.
point the minor condition, blister packaging, free deliveries.
Yeah. Sure.
And yes, those are the major.
Yeah. Okay. So, how has it been, opening the Townline Medical Clinic? Because that's like attached to your pharmacy.
Yes. So we have two different units. So one company is managing the clinic. We just give them a rented. So how does that work? So initially we had the clinic since 5 years, but recently we got the two family doctor, husband and wife. They're accepting the family. So if somebody does not have family doctor, they are taking care of whole file.
So right here in Hespeler, just like right by the 401. Yeah.
Also, and we have walk-in doctor as well. So some patient has their own family doctor, but they are not able to see because of they are away. There is no appointment available. They come and get the benefit of the service as well.
Okay. All right. That's cool. It's great that you guys are offering another service, and another medical clinic is open. Yes, I think there is a shortage of doctors and stuff like that. So what is something you appreciate about Hespeler and like this community since you moved in here in 2020?
Yes, so as I mentioned, we opened the pharmacy 2020 January.
Yeah.
And within 2-3 months,
the
pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And we try our best to get many services, such as at that time, so there was a supply shortage. So we try to got it from the China. We try to get it from different suppliers from USA.
Yeah.
And we sold that one, and we helped the community as well. At one point, we were selling for minor cost to cost, so the patient can get the benefit. Meantime, we help the patient by means of a COVID vaccine, COVID testing. We have done many tests, COVID vaccine as well. So during that time, it helped a lot to the patient, and in return, patient help us a lot.
Okay.
Me and Charlie has worked as a pharmacist since last 15 years, and I think so. Charlie has worked from Windsor toward Ottawa side to the Barrie. He has worked more than 500 pharmacy as a relief pharmacist.
Oh, okay.
He gained his experience, and he goes beyond. And for him, he has a good memory, I'd say.
Okay.
My staff as well. So any patient comes into the pharmacy, they know the name of the patient as well.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So patient feels that it's not only pharmacy. We ask them how they are doing it, what's the plan, how can we help them. So it's just one more sentence to help the patient, and patient is helping. And this is the best community I have served so far.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So just not that I want you to suck up to our viewers about why you think that Hespeler is a great community, but what are some of the things that has kind of stood out about the community that you've appreciated?
Here, patient mostly they care about their health.
Yep.
Number of places I have worked in GTAs and London side, whenever I talk, they mostly concentrate on what's the cost on the prescription. But over here, patient understand that what is the medication, what are the side effects, what are the drug interaction, what is the next step.
Okay.
They want to plan.
So they're knowledgeable and engaged.
And they're engaged. That's the best part about the pharmacy. My patient.
Yeah,
they're engaged, and they say, "Okay, Patrick, I'm going on in a hospital, and what should I do? What should I plan? I'm going on vacation. What should I plan?" So they ask something, and we like to provide that, and we explore our knowledge on that.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And I guess I introduced you as Pratik, but people call you Patrick as well.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. All right. So that's all of the questions I had. So at the end of every interview, I just always ask if there's any messages that you would have for our viewers. So you just want to turn to the camera and just let them know whatever's on your heart.
First of all, I would like to thank you, Hespeler Village, and whole Cambridge, and all my patients who have been supporting me and my business, me and Charlie. And so that's why I would like to say thank you so much for supporting us and make our business successful. And in return, I would like to give a chance anybody in a Hespeler or Cambridge, if they have any concern regarding medication, drug interaction, their health, what to do next, please come visit us. Even though you are my patient versus not patient, it's my duty and I would like to help my patient.
Yep.
So please welcome, and that is the only.
That's it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, yeah, so that concludes this interview. And yeah, if you have another business that you would like me to spotlight in a future interview, go to, I always have to think about which direction I'm pointing so that way it goes, I think, yeah, go to the end of the video and my contact information will be there, and then you can reach out and we can explore other businesses in town. But yeah, thank you very much, Pratik, for your time.
Always
have yourself a wonderful day.